that good? That good? That good? That looks good.
That look good?
Good? Good.
Thursday Thunder.
Yes.
28th of October.
Yep. On this beautiful spring day.
I didn't know, you can't hear it. We're in the midst of these massive chains of thunderstorms that have been going across Adelaide all morning, and it just bucketed down.
Yep. Hail the size of
hail. I haven't
little
seen
babies'
hail,
heads.
Yeah, that big hail in Adelaide for a while.
And it stopped, just like that.
And it stopped.
Yep, there we go.
The sun's going to come out.
Yep. And it's going to get muggy.
Did I tell you the story about the time I hired a car in Sydney and got caught in one of these hailstorms?
No.
Years ago, I hired a car in Sydney and got stuck in one of these those Sydney hailstorms.
Yeah.
And we're talking like golf ball sized, and it totally messed up my car.
Oh, how long ago was that?
That was years ago. I went to Sydney for the drags, and it bucketed down. It was so bad that people are terrified, screaming, running for cover. And when I got to my car, the whole bonnet, roof, and boot were just covered in little dents. And it cost me $1,800 in excess.
Did the insurance cover that?
No, because I didn't take out, because when you hire a car.
Oh, yep.
I've learned now that when I hire a car, I take out no excess insurance.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
Yeah.
I did that.
Because they'll charge you a minimum. Back then it cost me $1,800 and it went just automatically onto my credit card. There was nothing I could do about it.
Yeah.
And that was the minimum excess. So if I think it's more than that. I think it's now about $2,500. So if you hire a car and you just get the standard insurance on it, if you get so much as a scratch on your bumper bar, it's going to cost you $2,000.
Yeah, like when I was in, I think when we were in Sydney or Gold Coast, when we rented a car, I paid $1,500, and they're like, oh, if you spend an extra $100, you'll get full coverage. That's the moment you've only got coverage for tire damage. So, and that was like, for an extra $100, your excess goes down to zero. I'm like, okay, I'll do that, because that means I could I could drive the car into a bus and go. It's all on you.
That taught me to always get full or no excess insurance cover. Might cost you $100, $150 extra, but that would have saved me just under $2,000.
Yeah. The one time I got caught in a hailstorm, this is completely off topic, but since we're talking about hail, I was walking back from high school, when I was in high school, I was walking back and I was walking up the road, and in the distance you could hear like this shh. I'm like, oh, what's that noise? And I'll start walking and I get closer and closer, and it was just like a sheet, and it pounded me. And it was like that foreboding sound, like, oh, maybe it's just in my head. It sounded like radio static. And then it just blanketed, and I was like, well, this is a horrible day. And then I walked home and I got a really bad cold.
There you go.
Yep.
Finish up on that note.
Yes, we will.
Our shit talk for the day.
That's it. There's always one. There has to be one. That's why people tune in.
I'm a weather geek though.
Yeah.
Like, I've got all the apps on my phone. I can tell you when it's going to rain, when it's not going to rain. I can tell you how much it's going to rain. Like, I could tell that was coming.
Yeah.
If you would have asked me, I would have told you that. Yep,
Okay.
Because on the weather map, rain is either a light blue band, blue band, then it goes to yellow, then it goes to red, and then it goes to black.
Yep.
Well, this one that just went across had a band of black in it.
Yeah, so you're like, oh, that's hail.
So it's going to be heavy, heavy, heavy rain. That's because I'm a geek.
There you go. Speaking of geek, did you get your Oura Ring yet?
No.
Did you see that they're releasing a Series 3?
Yes, but I got an email saying that our order has been upgraded.
Even
because
better.
we're waiting. Our order has been upgraded automatically to the Generation 3.
There we go. I did see this thing on my...
I would have been annoyed if I did.
Yeah, that would have been great though.
Yeah.
Since we've been talking about tech and all that sort of stuff, on my Facebook, it's something that popped up that measures your sleep, but it's like a headband.
Yes, I've seen it.
And it's called I forgot what it's called, the Neura or Reverb or something, and it's a giant band that sits in your head and measures your brainwaves when you sleep.
Yeah.
But it's huge. It's not like you look weird. Best way to put it. You look weird.
I have seen those.
And that made me think, I'm like, maybe we should get that.
So yeah, we were waiting on our Oura Rings anyway, and we knew that they're not going to get shipped before November 12, I think they said. They even said that on the website.
Yeah.
So I knew that. But then we got an email yesterday saying that
Series 3.
It's a Series 3 coming out, and we're getting that automatically so we don't have to pay the extra, because I think they're extra. They've got a new price, but we're covered under the old price.
Good.
So, but we still haven't got it. So still another, most probably 2 weeks before they're even shipped. I want my Aurora ring. All right. What's new?
Yes, there's
a couple of new products.
There's a fair new things actually.
Yep. So
very exciting.
We got some Glaxon products.
Yes. So
now Glaxon, I have heard of this company. It's not a huge company.
No.
But they have some pretty good products. So we sort of got a couple of these in, one for demand and one just because it looked interesting. So the first one is the pre-workout.
Yep.
Glaxon Specimen.
Specimen.
So tell us a little bit about that.
So Specimen is marketed as a high stim pre-workout. Now the best thing about it is I love looking at new pre-workouts and seeing what different ingredients are going in, different compounds. And right off the bat, there are already products that I've never seen before, like Yerba Santa. I've never heard of that. It must be a Yerba Mate off sprout. And then they've also added something called Astrolite, which is their own electrolyte blend of fructo-oligosaccharides, magnesium citrate, sodium chloride, and potassium citrate. That's just for that. But then they've got something called cholinase, which is vitacholine, as acetylcholine bitartrate, alpha GPC, and CDP choline. As well as obviously beta-alanine, betaine nitrous, and betaine anhydrous. So
it is a power enhancers. How much caffeine?
There is 150 milligrams per scoop, and the full serve is 2 scoops, so 300 milligrams of caffeine. But then you've got your added of your bitter orange extract like citrus aurantium and cinnamon. Overall, I did see this formula, and Ari sent it to me. I'm like, we have to try it out because it just looks awesome. And you said you don't like the packaging because they have sort of gone for more of a comic book look.
Cartoony,
Cartoon. I like it, but at the same time, I feel like you could have saved money on marketing and labeling and put more into the ingredients. But that's just me. However, it does look like a very solid formula, and I am very.
Does it have pump formula in it?
It does have pump formula in terms of your betaine anhydrous and betaine nitrate.
But they're powerful.
Yes, but they are also cell volumizers and keep everything full. It doesn't have anything like
no citrulline.
It's got no citrulline.
So this is mainly just a nootropics stimulant product.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons we got it, because not everyone is interested in just a pump formula with their pre-workout.
No, but it does have 5 patented ingredients in there. Out of a 15 or 16 ingredient formula. So it is very, very researched. And the price is $64.95 for 21 serves, but that's 2 scoops.
If you go for the 2 scoops.
But overall, I can't wait to try that out. Obviously at 1 scoop, because I'm on a lower caffeine tolerance.
We'll leave that one here.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll try this one when we train
Super
today.
excited to give that a try.
Yeah, so leg day today.
Yep.
So we'll try that for leg day. I'm going to do 2 scoops.
Fair, cool.
It comes in 4 flavors. So we've got Alien Pop, which is what this one here. Now, when I researched this, tried to research and find out what this flavor was, and I couldn't.
Yes.
Even the Glaxon website did not.
There's nothing disclosed.
So there's a picture of a little ice cream popsicle. So I imagine it's some sort of
It could be like an orange sort of one as well, because that is like an Americanized thing. My guess it's like a tropical orange, pineapple, mango sort of blend, but I'm sure we'll try it and definitely have something more to say.
The other flavours it comes in are pretty straightforward. So dark cherry, strawberry kiwi, and watermelon ice. Like Adrian said, 21 full serves. So that's your 2 scoop serve with 300 milligrams of caffeine. And a full, that would be like 3,200 milligrams of beta-alanine, so good tingles. I'm looking forward to trying this. So we'll give this a go. Available now. We also then got the Glaxon Cheat, which is a glucose disposal agent product. Now, quickly, before you fully go into that, what's a glucose disposal agent?
A glucose disposal agent is something that helps stimulate your body's ability to intake glycogen, or intake glucose to turn into glycogen. So what it does, it helps shuttle carbohydrates into the muscle where it can be used to just refill glycogen stores rather than going more on the side of storing it as a fat.
Okay.
So, yes. Now, I did predict that there will be a surge in GDAs, because I just feel that's the way it's going right now. And I am very happy about this formula because I myself was looking at making a GDA. And I did all the research myself, and 90% of what I wanted in a GDA is in this. Specifically, berberine HCI. Now,
Berberine's good for insulin.
Berberine is amazing for insulin. It actually shows that over a 10-week period, it does actually have the same effects as the drug metformin.
A lot of doctors actually even recommend berberine for people who who aren't insulin dependent, but maybe have got just slightly elevated insulin levels,
Yeah.
you can actually control your insulin levels,
very well
with berberine.
With berberine,
Yeah.
yes. I actually did get Julie to use berberine,
Yes.
and that did help.
Made a massive difference.
Made massive difference. So going down the list, we do have the first ingredient. We have chromium mate, which is chromium picolinate, and polynicotinate.
Chromium picolinate, been around for years.
Chromium polynicotinate. It's a new form. It's a new one of chromium.
I have heard of that. In some products, yes.
We have berberine hydrochloride. We've got bitter melon extract. We've got Ceylon cinnamon, Lacroix extract, pine bark, pomegranate for powder, banana leaf, black pepper, and obviously that says for peperine. So with all of this, it does actually, the entire ingredient says does facilitate glycogen uptake and glucose disposal in the body, and it does hit it on 4 levels. You've got your absorption ratio, you've got your malabsorption ratio, which is how much you can store, how much you get, how much you expose. You've also got your insulin sensitivity, and as well as you've got your sugar cravings.
Yep.
So you would probably take this, let's say, with a big meal, maybe a full serve with a big meal, and hopefully it will help with more of the glucose uptake.
These sorts of products are suggested to be taken with meals?
These are, yes.
Yep.
This one is saying take 2 capsules 3 times daily, 1 hour prior to meals, and you can also have 3 capsules 2 times daily. So you do have it with meals, you do have it just before a big meal, and hopefully, you know, you get it where you want it, into the muscle rather than around the body to store as a fat. I'm very happy about this because I do like using GDAs. $74.95 for 30 serves. The serving size is 6 capsules though.
Yeah.
So it is a fairly large serving size. But again, I wouldn't say use this if you're obviously in like caloric surplus. It's not going to help you lose fat. It's just going to help you utilize the carbohydrates as a glycogen, as glucose to get it back into the muscle where it can be used.
Used for energy when you're training. Excellent. Available now? Next up, we've got dark mass.
Yes, dark mass.
So we spoke about Turkesterone
Yep.
last week.
We did talk about
So
Turkesterone.
this is the product that we were waiting on stock. Now this is it's Turkesterone plus your general testosterone boosting
It has
formula.
a lot of other ingredients. It has, for every 4 capsules of 30 or 1 serve, there is obviously 30 serves in one of these. You have 1 gram of leucine, 600 milligrams of testosterone, 200 milligrams of shilajit mushroom extract,
Yep.
your 150 milligrams of tribulus, 250 milligrams of fenugreek, 100 milligrams of Chinese smilax, and 100 milligrams of ashwagandha.
Yeah. So it's a full-blown test boosting
It is
product
a full-blown,
with Turkesterone.
Yes,
And
yeah.
it's 600 milligrams.
600 milligrams.
We spoke about it in our last video that anything over 1,000 milligrams is generally considered to be your dosage during the day. So that fills it 2 doses a day?
Yep, 2 doses a day. But the added benefit is you do have that 1 gram of leucine that does facilitate muscle protein synthesis, which is shown to, testosterone has been shown to increase.
Yep.
So it's a good little addition in there, plus the shilajit, plus the ashwagandha. You're going to get a good little kick. I wanted to try this myself, but we'll see how that goes.
Yep.
So that is for 30 serves, a bit more on the pricey side, but obviously that is because of the extra ingredients. It is $109.95.
And Ari will beep that out.
Yep.
Because you didn't read that.
It is. I didn't read. I was in a roll, Ari. I apologize.
But yep, available now.
Yeah. I would just he'll be like beep, just omitted. Just put like the that old teleprompter like when the
No, stop it. You can leave the price there. It's $109.95. There we go. I said it.
$109.95. Edit this all out.
I said it. Yeah, done. All right, that's it. That's our new products.
Yes.
So we got back in stock after a couple of months hiatus. Axe Sledge Demo Day.
Yep. Axe and Sledge Demo Day.
Yep. So that is back in stock. One of your favourites again?
Yes, very much so.
Yep.
A great intra-workout carbohydrate powder with your added...
Big cherries, big melons, and the naked flavour,
yep.
which is the non-flavoured.
Non-flavoured, yep.
Available now. We haven't got too many. It's one of these products. It comes and goes. It's a bit frustrating, you know. But we got some in stock now. $89.95.
Yes.
All right, coming soon. All right, this should be in hopefully either today or tomorrow, if not early next week. International Protein. Rip to shreds.
Yeah.
So this is their new stimulant-based fat burner
Yep.
product. Quick overview, Adrian.
Okay, so we have, going on the list, we have something called an RTS metabolic blend of taurine, carnitine tartrate, acetyl-L-carnitine, green coffee bean, green tea extract, it's like in the form of T-Vigo, which is a new registered trademark of Tayo International. There you go,
Yep.
it's a new one. And teacrine. You also have a mood blend with tart cherry, lemon powder, choline by tartrate, green tea, L-alpha glycerol, phosphorylcholine, and inositol. You've also got BCAAs in there, and your full spectrum of vitamin Bs range from B1 all the way to B12.
I mean, that's a good solid like fat burner.
Fat burner,
I
yeah.
like the addition of teacrine into these sorts of products because it extends the life of caffeine. So you tend to come down or don't even have a crash, but you feel good for ages. You know, how much caffeine per serve?
So we have going down. Let's see, where is it? It doesn't really say how much caffeine.
Because it was derived from those natural.
Yeah, so I'm saying around 220 milligram, I reckon, because you got 85, 85, and 50. So around 200 milligrams, I'm gonna call it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good solid pre-workout. Can be used as a pre-workout,
Can we use it?
obviously.
Yep.
But a good solid stimulant-based fat burning product. Comes in four flavors: atomic apple, bubblegum burst, cinnamon brown, cinnamon brown sugar, and cyclone icy pole. 40 serves, $79.95.
Yep.
So it's right up there, very competitive with everything else in the market.
Very much so.
So once that comes in, we'll do a more in-depth review on it. I'm going to use this one as well and try it out.
There we
see
go.
what it's like.
Cool.
Also coming in soon, we don't have any of that in that little box there next to you because it's not in yet. And Switch Nutrition Adrenal Switch is going to come in capsules.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So they actual TGA approved capsules. So hopefully next week. I went off any sort of adrenal product for a little while. Only because I ran out and I couldn't be stuffed bringing some home. But I took an Adrenal Switch powder home the other day again, and man, that product's good.
Oh yeah, it's still these cortisol regulators are amazing
so
products.
good products. If you're struggling with your sleep or restless sleep, but I mean, I take a serve of this about 9 o'clock, and half an hour later, I'm falling asleep in the chair.
Sometimes you forget you're taking. You're like, why am I getting so tired?
Yeah.
But the best thing about it, it does only you only get that tired feeling when you have it at night.
Yep.
You won't get that feeling when you have it in the morning. I used to take it before going on cardio with an actual stimulant.
Yep.
And that actually does seem to help a little bit as well. Nothing bad to say about Adrenal Switch at all.
No. I like all of those sorts of ashwagandha type products, cortisol reducing products. I think they all work really well. But Adrenal Switch, I'm looking forward to the capsule because I compare it to the Restore by Primabolics.
Yep.
The only issue I have with the liquid drinks is that late at night, if I have that, I've got to just have it in a really small serve. I try to cut back fluid from about 8 o'clock onwards.
Yeah, you don't want to get up in the middle of the night.
Because otherwise I just get up 2 times a night for a leak and it annoys the hell out of me. You know? So the capsules are a good alternative to that.
Definitely.
Yep. That's it for shop talk?
Yep.
Nothing else? We got that coming in as well. So I forgot to, because it wasn't added onto this product. So we had a restock of MacroMic products, and in their plant protein, that is a limited edition. I think it's because of Halloween especially. It's called the Halloween edition Spooky Choc Mint.
Yeah. So what makes it scary is every time you open the packet, you scream.
Okay.
I don't know why. That was a bad joke, I'm sorry. I apologise in advance. I didn't have anything to write. But yes, Spooky Choc Mint.
Yep.
I guess you can make it into brownies and give it to kids. I don't know.
But it's just another addition to their big range of flavours, and I'm sure, I haven't had to try it. Unfortunately, they didn't send any samples, which is a little bit annoying. I was hoping to get a couple of samples so we could try it. But we got a few of those in.
Yep.
If you're after a choc mint, I'm sure it'll be just as good as any of their other amazing flavours.
Yes.
Still one of the best flavoured plant-based protein.
I agree with that one. Yeah, definitely.
Without a doubt.
Yep.
Without a doubt. That's it. Did you have any questions?
I didn't get anything.
You didn't get anything?
Nope.
No, we didn't get anything either. Bodybuilding news.
Yes.
So Sean Clarida won the Legion Sports Fest last weekend, weighing in at a massive 172 pounds, or just around the 80 kilo mark.
Yeah.
So he won an open pro show, beating an amazing looking Regan
very
Grimes,
good Regan, and
who had improved dramatically from the Olympia, like what, 2 weeks before?
2 weeks, yeah. He went from a sub 10th placing to easily a top 5 in my eyes.
I don't know if he would have been top 5, but he would have easily been top 8. But he signed up with Milos. Now Milos Sarcev is world renowned for his insulin protocols. So, but he definitely brought in a bigger, rounder, fuller Reagan, while still maintaining good condition.
Very good condition. Yeah, I mean a lot better.
In third place was a massive Sergio Oliva Jr., but he was just a little bit too smooth.
He looked a bit smooth. He
just. I think didn't he? He won the Chicago Pro a couple of years ago.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. But since then, he just hasn't been able to really nail that condition.
No.
He's big, But the lineup looked funny with Sean Clarida.
It was hilarious. You could just put Sean Clarida in Regan, and then pilot him like a mech. Like, it was amazing. It was so funny.
That is actually a great quote.
It was incredible because you saw you just climb on my feet and then I'll pilot you. But it was great to see them in the lineup, and it just shows that you don't have to be the tallest or largest on stage. You just have to bring the most complete package you can. And winning an open show at 5 foot fuck all is incredible. And
barely 80 kilos.
Looked incredible. Looked amazing. Good job.
He actually, I think he looked better than at the Olympia.
I don't remember his physique at the Olympia. I just still have Derek in my head.
Look, Sean Clarida he's got the gnarliest, grainiest condition that you can get, but he is barely over 5 feet tall. And in all honesty, I had him third. Because I thought Regan had it, and I thought Sergio second, and then Sean third. I thought Sean deserved a third place in that lineup. But I don't know, winning?
I had Sean second just on height, just on size alone, but he looked amazing. He looked really good. He looked like a little Ronnie Coleman.
He did look good. And the thing is with Sean, when he's on his own, we looked at some of his posing routine, and when he's on his own, you get those photos of him on stage on own, you think, man, this guy is incredible. But in that lineup, it just looks so hilarious because it went along like that, and then there was a dip, and there was Sean and then Sergio. These guys were a head and shoulders above him.
Literally. Literally. It was a very big, small win.
Did you see, there's a pro show on this weekend in Dubai. I can't remember the name of it. But did you see the list on there? Like,
I saw the list.
Regan Grimes have gone in it, but what I thought was funny, like there was 5 Egyptians who I've never heard of, who had like 6 names to their name. Like Muhammad Al-Shahib Lab, like it just went on and on and on. Never heard of these guys. So there's obviously a lot of these Egyptian pros who've got their pro card who haven't competed before.
Why not compete in Dubai?
But Regan Grimes, I think he's most probably favourite to win that if he keeps his condition. And maybe, I mean, he had room to sharpen up from this Legion Sports Fest. What's cool though is that these people are able to fly around. We can't.
Not until November 1st. Then we can.
Apparently November or something we can start flying around. But it's good to see that these pros are flying around. They're flying around the world, competing in shows now, and we're starting to get the Americans going over to Europe and the Middle East. So, but there's also I never heard of these shows before. Like I never heard of this Legion.
No, it's the first time.
And I think it's good to have a couple of these shows straight after the Olympia. Because a lot of these guys will stay in condition. The ones who placed out of the top 5 who didn't qualify, obviously, have got a great opportunity to go along and qualify.
It's also a good way to make a bit of money for them as well. I mean, obviously, you spend your year competing for the Olympia, you don't get a prize placing. You probably got like a couple of grand just for placing, just for entering. But
No,
win
well,
something?
no. Any pro show, the minimum prize for first place has to be $10,000
Yeah.
US.
That's still a good payday. That's still a good payday.
Yeah, but if you're flying from America, and by the time you pay your accommodation,
hopefully your sponsors cover that.
well, that's right.
And you know, some sponsors have like they have a matching clause where whatever, if you win a pro show, we'll match that with, you know, an extra. Let's say you win 10 grand, maybe your sponsor might chuck in 10 grand because that's part of the clause. Who knows? But yeah, it's good to have these little shows on.
Yeah, I think it's good. It keeps the interest going and gets these guys a chance to qualify for the Olympia with then nearly 12 months of prep ahead of them, which is good. That's it. Got anything else?
Nope.
No, I'm starving. I'm going to have something to eat. And we will catch you guys next week. As per normal, this episode is brought to you by Australian Muscle and Australian Muscle Online and Australian Muscle, the gym.
Yep. Free Australia delivery on orders as well.
Free Australia-wide delivery. We're still doing that.
Yep.
Thanks everyone for your great support. It's much appreciated. Come and check out the gym. We used those new handles we talked about
Fantastic.
last week.
Wow.
How good
Yeah.
are those?
They're great.
Thanks, guys. We will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.